Dwayne Johnson is one of the most known names in the entertainment industry. Popularly known as The Rock, Dwayne is an American actor, businessman, and retired professional wrestler. A third-generation wrestler, The Rock was widely referred to as the most influential wrestler of all time. Alongside his already successful wrestling career, The Rock decided to pursue a career in acting, making his first movie appearance in 2001. Today, over 20 years later, he's one of the highest-paid actors in the world, with his movies grossing over $10.5 billion worldwide. In this video, we're going to talk about how rich he really is and what he does with all that money. For years, The Rock's net worth has been increasing at an impressive rate, I'd say, thanks to his roles in high-grossing blockbuster movies like Red Notice and Jumanji films, among many others. As of 2022, The Rock's net worth is estimated at $800 million, and with his recent introduction to the DC Universe with the movie Black Adam, that value is expected to keep on rising. In 2020, Forbes placed the Hollywood star as the #1 highest-paid celebrity that year, with earnings of at least $20 million a movie. In 2018, Dwayne Johnson broke Forbes' record of the highest-paid actor with a total earning of $124 million that year. In addition to earning at least $20 million a movie, not adding on back-end profits, he charges millions of dollars for every movie that he promotes on social media. From the movie Red Notice, apart from his upfront payment and promotional charges, The Rock made millions more, given his role as a primary producer. For the upcoming movie Black Adam, he's making $22.5 million upfront, not adding the profits from the movie promotion, the ticket sales, and the streaming revenue. At the end of the day, the earnings from the movie could hit a whopping $30 million. I mean, that's pretty insane, right? Although the actor makes a fortune in Hollywood, The Rock has other sources of income too. I mean, an entrepreneur through and through, right? He owns a production company, a tequila company, and a successful clothing line called Project Rock, just to name a few. He also works with other companies, including Apple, Ford, and Under Armour, not to mention his many real estate investments, which we're going to get into in a minute. Now that we've discussed how much money he has, let's get to the more interesting bits. How does he spend all that money? The Rock's car collection adequately represents the man's great taste and millionaire status, and here are his most impressive automobiles. This is one vehicle in Dwayne Johnson's collection that matches his huge personality. The Ford F-150 is a modern-day truck that the Hollywood star purchased for about $57,000, which is pretty cheap compared to the pool of money that he's swimming in. At this price, The Rock can afford to buy 2,000 F-150s and actually not go broke. Although this pickup truck is very common in the US, The Rock's version is heavily customized and modified, distinguishing it from the rest. It comes with a high-end wooden trim and leather finish that gives the car an enviable, luxurious look. I mean, it's subjective, but I'm jealous. There's also a surround view parking camera and a really cool twin-panel moonroof. It has space for up to 4 passengers, and the engine is so powerful that it can tow up to 10,000 pounds of cargo. In other words, this car can tow an entire house and not even sweat. It's no surprise that The Rock has more than one Ford car in his garage, considering that he endorsed the brand for so long. The Ford GT is one of his favorite cars, and rightfully so. This limited edition sport car cost about $450,000 and was built for one thing: speed. Although it wasn't exactly built with a lot of emphasis on the passenger's comfort. The interior features decent finishing and cutting-edge technology do make this car a joy to drive, I would imagine. I'm poor. This supercar, though, handpicked by the former wrestler himself, has enough room for which caters to his struggles to fit into race cars. The Pagani Huayra is one of the world's most exotic and expensive vehicles. The $2.6 million classic is one of The Rock's statement vehicles, and it was his ride at the premiere of the hit HBO show Ballers. Unfortunately, because of his height and body size, The Rock struggles to get into this low-ride vehicle, so he doesn't really drive it very often. The celebrity's car collection is incomplete without like a Rolls Royce or, 2 or 3. The $300,000 ride is another one of Dwayne Johnson's vehicles that makes a bold statement. And the Hollywood star has been seen cruising through this bad boy several times, or cruising through in this bad boy. But whatever. Every Rolls Royce is an exquisite beauty, but the Rolls Royce Wraith is definitely one to die for. From the ultra-luxurious interior to the high-end tech installations, this car is literally art on wheels. Luxurious wheels, with a self-balancing logo, that is. Other cars in the actor's collection include the vintage Chevrolet Chevelle, the Range Rover SVR, the Ferrari LaFerrari, a Porsche Taycan, and the Lamborghini Aventador, among many others. His entire car collection is estimated to be at least $5 million in total. As a millionaire and real estate investor, Dwayne Johnson has a long list of properties in his name, 10 of them being in Florida alone. However, just like his career interests are diverse, his numerous properties are not bound to one area either, so let's just take a look at a couple of his most impressive properties. According to Celebrity Net Worth, The Rock recently purchased an extravagant mansion from comedian Paul Reiser for $27.8 million. This Mediterranean-style lavish mansion, built in 1993, spans 3.6 acres with an 18,000 square foot living area. There are several beautiful trails surrounding the property, each trail surrounded by groomed trees and flowers. This property is the largest in the upscale Beverly Park neighborhood, which is also home to other celebrities, including Sofia Vergara, Denzel Washington, Eddie Murphy, and Sylvester Stallone. The private estate has no up-close neighbors and more than one gate around the property for easy access. Inside, the mansion boasts 6 large bedrooms and 12 bathrooms. In addition to its opulent architecture, the mansion has inbuilt luxurious amenities. For example, indoor and outdoor pools, the baseball diamond, movie theater, recording studio, a tennis court, and an indoor elevator for easier transport between the floors of the grand mansion. An elevator in his house. Mansion. The mansion was built with a detached 2,500 square foot guest house and a sports compound. The private gym is perhaps the most heavily furnished in the whole neighborhood. The equipment in this extensive gym costs up to 40,000 euros, and the see-through walls of the gym offer a view of the serene environment of the house. Dwayne Johnson has gifted his mother with several properties in the past. However, this Cape Cod-style house in Encino, California is the most special for a lot of reasons. The Rock explained that this house had been his mother's dream home for many years, and it took him 8 weeks to make this home become a reality. With a cost of $3.48 million, the 4,400 square foot gated home consists of 6 bedrooms and 4.5 bathrooms. It comes with a chef's kitchen with a breakfast nook, marble countertops, a living area with white vaulted ceilings, and a fireplace. Other luxurious amenities that this house provides includes a extensive lawn with an outdoor swimming pool, multiple lounging areas, citrus trees, a gaming area, and a spa. Hanging above the house's entrance is a sign which reads La Samoana, in honor of his mother's Samoan heritage. In one of the rooms, Miss Johnson's ukulele collection is displayed on the wall, as well as the photographs of her simian ancestors. I think that was meant to say Samoan, but that's a typo and we're gonna move on. The sentiment behind this Encino house is palpable, and this makes it the perfect retirement home for the actor's mother. In 2019, a newly married Dwayne Johnson purchased a 46-acre plot for $9.5 million. Some of the structures built on the property include a stunning modern-style house and a 150-year-old farmhouse. The mansion boasts 8 bedrooms, a luxurious living room, a wine cellar, and a well-stocked library. Also on the property grounds, apart from the living area, there's a horse farm, as well as a riding area, a viewing gallery, and a swimming pool. As someone who travels around a lot, Dwayne Johnson owns a private jet to meet all of his travel needs. His $53 million Gulfstream G650 is one of the fastest private planes out there. Its beige-toned interior, furnished with all luxurious features that you can probably think of, can accommodate up to 10 passengers. Some of its features include 10 reclinable seats, 14-inch screens, an onboard kitchen, bathrooms, and a wine cellar. A wine cellar. You heard me. Dwayne Johnson is a very busy man, as you can imagine, and sometimes he can't afford to take any time off to unwind. Instead, he tries to have as much fun as he can while he works. Many times, the Hollywood star and the businessman has been seen relaxing at work locations. Here are just a few examples. Mexico is an incredible travel destination for a whole lot of reasons. However, it's also home to the actor's tequila company, Terramana Tequila. While in the Jalisco Highlands, on non-official matters, The Rock treats himself to the luxuries of the Quixmala Resort, enjoying the beautiful view and the 5-star features of that resort. The Rock has said that he always recommends the production of his movies be brought to Hawaii. Apart from the beautiful scenery the island has to offer, there's also a chance for him to come home often. Private resorts like Timbers and Kauai are perfect vacation destinations for the movie star during making some of his blockbuster movies that were shot on the island. For example, Jungle Cruise and the Jumanji films. Although people say it's a bad idea to mix business and pleasure, it's been working pretty well for Dwayne Johnson. Don't you agree? Dwayne Johnson is an avid philanthropist and has donated millions of dollars to different charity causes since the beginning of his career. He's supported fundraising events centered on education, sports, public health, and many more areas. In 2006, he established the Dwayne Johnson Rock Foundation, centering on supporting disabled and terminally ill children. The foundation also works to raise awareness for diseases and improve the quality of life of sick kids across the country. Personally, Dwayne Johnson has worked with Make-A-Wish Foundation to grant the wishes of terminally ill kids. Dwayne's philanthropic efforts also extend to his home state, Hawaii. In 2018, he donated a fully equipped gym to a military base in Oahu, Hawaii. In the same year, he partnered with a local NGO to repair damages caused by the Hawaii floods. In 2007, Dwayne Johnson and Danny Garcia, his wife at the time, donated $1 million to the University of Miami's football team for their renovation of its football facilities. Apart from his public donations to public matters, Dwayne Johnson is also known for giving gifts to his family, his friends, and even workers who have influenced his life in one way or another. This goes to show how innately just generous this superstar is. And that brings us to an end of the video. Thank you for watching Dwayne "The Rock" Johnson's Net Worth 2022 and Insane Lifestyle.